Hey CrossFitters, welcome back. It's Coach Bob here, CrossFit Glen Burnie, and today, yes, you guessed it, the weekly WOD preview show. Today, I'm going to focus on the why behind each one of the 7 workouts that are coming up on Monday through Sunday. So let's jump in together and see what delicious workouts we have in store for us. All right, it's the first time I'm looking at these workouts. We're starting with Monday, and for Monday, I have a workout that looks like it incorporates some part of the hero workout Nate. Okay, so we got a 20-minute AMRAP. We're going to do 2 rounds of Nate, followed by a 200-meter run. So it's a play on the hero workout Nate with intervals of running for 20 minutes. Now, a round of Nate is 2 ring muscle-ups, 4 handstand push-ups, and 8 kettlebell swings with the 70-pound or 53-pound kettlebell. Now, the train version of this is going to keep the kettlebell swing the same at 70 pounds and 53 pounds. The rep scheme is low, but we're going to do strict ring dips and hand release push-ups instead of the ring muscle-ups. So you get to pick the movements that are going to suit you best based on your goals. And of course, the sweat version is going to bring down the weight on that kettlebell. It has hand release push-ups. All right, fantastic. Oh, okay. So I said hand release, handstand push-ups on that. So on this, just to be clear, the train version is hand release push-ups, not handstand push-ups. Okay. So it's a different movement, definitely very safe, but we got to push the pedal to the metal. Now, I told you I was going to focus on the why here. So Nate by itself is an excellent workout, but today we're going to be creating an interval style workout where we're going to have a 200-meter run and then break up the Nate. So that means that in the 2 rounds of Nate that we'll do for each interval, we'll do a total of 2 strict ring dips, 4 handstand push-ups, and 16 kettlebell swings. So this is kind of middle of the road. It is something that you should probably be able to do all of the movements unbroken. So for that reason, what we're looking for is shorter rests, in my opinion. And with a 200-meter run, with that focus on that interval, it's going to, and strangely enough, give us a place to rest the gymnastics while we're completing the run. And once we're in from the run, we get to rest our cardio and focus on those gymnastic movements. So the hidden why in this workout, in my opinion, is, are we good at doing our gymnastics when we are under aerobic stress? Okay. That's what I think this workout is about. And it's 20 minutes long, which is also in the same time domain as, let's call it, Cindy. Okay. Moving on to Tuesday. Workout is 4 time, 45 wall balls, 30 toes to bar, 15 box jump overs with a tall box, 30 wall balls, 20 toes to bar, 10 burpee box jumps, 15, 10, and 5. This looks like a capacity builder for the CrossFit Open. I mean, it could have that lean to it a little bit. You have descending number of repetitions for the wall balls, toes to bar, and burpee box jump overs. There's a total of 70 plus 15. Oh no. Yeah. So that's, 90 wall balls. That's kind of like not even that's like half a Karen, I guess. You got the toes to bar, which is 30, 20, 10, and then descending, box jump overs, 15, 10, and 5. So kind of balanced on this. So we got lower body. I'm trying to figure out the why here behind this. It's chipper style. So we just go through one time so we're trying to get our fastest time on this. I think what's kind of going to draw us in a little bit is how big of sets can we get done on those wall balls? How big of sets can we get done on those toes to bar? And can we continue, keep the pace up on the burpee box jump overs? So I believe, in my opinion, that the why behind this workout is going to be pushing us into that mental game of trying to achieve larger sets. Because if you can get the 45 wall balls done in 2 sets, you're going to be much faster on this workout than if it's you're breaking it up into sets of 5 or 10, right? So because there's just a lot of, that's a lot of breaks in there. That's my opinion. I think that's what this one's about. It could have otherwise, depending on your goals as well. All right. Look for some great coaching on that one on Tuesday. So Wednesday, workout's called Dublin. We have 5 rounds for time. Okay. Dublin is in double dumbbell. So let's see. We've got 9 double dumbbell push jerks, 12 hang power cleans, 15 deadlifts, followed by 45 double unders. Okay. So it's interesting. It's kind of like DT with dumbbells kind of inside out. So DT would have deadlifts, then hang power cleans, then push jerks. I think the numbers are the same as DT rep scheme, but it is going the other direction from push jerks, power cleans to deadlifts. I don't think that's going to make much difference. Grip tends to be an issue with that. Then we have a little bit of fun with the double unders, 45 seconds for our double unders. Oh, this one. Okay. So my guess on this one is really building capacity around those 5 rounds. So the double unders theoretically should give you a rest on your grip and your dumbbell movements so that you can theoretically complete the 9, 12, 15 as unbroken as possible. So it's going to kind of pull you into that kind of mindset to try to complete those unbroken. Because if you can do unbroken rounds on DT, you're going to get a really good time. And by unbroken, maybe there's short rests in there. The 45 double unders is different than what you'd have in DT. You wouldn't get that break. It would be barbell all the time. Oh wait, I just saw that there's also a 1-minute rest between rounds. So now I'm convinced that this is really building capacity on that. I'm a little bit suspicious why they didn't put the double unders first. If you put the double unders first, then you're going to you'll have the rest of the your grip will be rested, and then you'll be able to focus on completing the dumbbell movements under some cardiac load. This way, though, it puts the double unders at the end, so it's kind of like almost like, what's the point, right? I mean, is the double under somehow affecting, is the double dumbbell somehow affecting your double unders? So I think we want to, I would think putting the double unders first would be an interesting workout. That would be my choice on this one, but that's not the way it's written. So we'll go down on this one the way it's gone, the way it's written. I don't even know what that was supposed to mean. Okay, moving on to Thursday. Thursday is the scoreboard with the word core in parentheses. So am I looking for some core work on this one? 4 time descending rep schemes from 50 down to 10. So very similar to Annie, but there's no jump rope. Instead of jump rope, you get to do front rack reverse lunges. 150. Oh my gosh. Okay, total 150 front rack reverse lunges. Glutes are going to be on fire for days, especially Friday and Saturday. Don't plan any going up and down stairs for Saturday if you can help it. And then we got ab mat sit-ups, which is a nice little core in the middle. Then we've got rowing, which is also a fair amount of core, at least core stability for sure. And the front rack is also some core. So yeah, I can see how they're coming up with the scoreboard name on this one. So intent, it's in the name. The intent on this one is really core and midline stability. The front rack is going to challenge your spinal erectors, where you're going to try to keep that chest up and a good, tall torso. The ab mat sit-ups, you're going to want to sit up tall on that for each one. Otherwise, you kind of get that wet floppy noodle core going on. So you want to keep that core going. And then the rowing, which is kind of a nice complement to the rowing. Love it. 150 calories rowing, 150 sit. I'm not even going to try to think at a time. I'm just going with the why. The why today on this one is definitely core stability, front, back, middle, and everything in between. That's all I got to say about that one. Okay, so Friday, we have a multi-part workout, so I got to make sure I go into part 2, see what that is. So we started off with some overhead squats. Every 2 minutes, we're going to do 3 overhead squats. This is likely to be coming from the rack because we're doing our heaviest load. Okay, so I like overhead squats. They are good at building, kind of building on that midline stability we had before, along with mobility, a very emphasis on the squat and squat technique because it's going to require really that vertical torso as best as possible on that. So really going to help dial in our squat mechanics. And then, of course, mobility across the board with shoulders and ankles. All right, let's see what part 2 is. I'm curious. Okay, it says encore. That's the compete version. Let's look at the train version. We have 4 time, 21, 15, and 9 overhead squats and pull-ups directly into 45 bar-facing burpees. Okay, this looks familiar. This looks a lot like a Masters Games workout, but I don't know if it is from 2016. But anyway, so descending rep scheme, that is an intensity builder. We're combining a weightlifting movement with a gymnastics movement. We've got our moderate weight, moderate to slightly lightweight on our overhead squats. That mean, it may not feel light to you or to me. That's why I'm going to probably scale this one to 65 or 75 pounds. And then we have the Fran version of the pull-up. So in your estimation, are overhead squats more intense or less intense than thrusters? I think they're less intense, but this is kind of like a Fran-like thing. And then 45 bar-facing burpees, we're just going to be like sizzling slices of bacon on the gym floor after this workout, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's Friday. Saturday, it says, Caitlin, all tracks, right off the bat, it starts with 2,000 meter row, 120 calories on the bike, and a 1,600 meter run. So this is row, bike, run, kind of like a triathlon-ish, except we're not swimming, we're rowing. So we're in the boat instead of out of the boat. So 2,000 meters, which is a nice benchmark, 120 calories on the bike, nice round number, and essentially 9 meters short of a mile on the run, 4 laps around the building. So this one just strikes me as a nice steady pace on that. I don't think, there's no real mental game on this one. So this one is just getting the time on the endurance and finding that pace, that comfortably hard, not uncomfortably hard. Don't go there. Comfortably hard pace. That's what we want, threshold workout, in my opinion. And then Sunday rounds out the day with a half goat day. So we're only getting half the goat, which is what we've had the last couple of times. And this means that every minute for 20 minutes, we get to work on a little bit of cardio and then focus on our goat movement of choice. So you get to pick a movement that you're going to work on and build on that. So this one's pretty clear. The intent on here is skill building. So you're going to pick something that's going to keep you in that, where most of the reps are good and it gives you good practice time. While you can also get good use of the machine for calories where you're going to continue to build your aerobic endurance. Oh, boy, are you looking forward to that or what? We focused on the why, guys. Don't forget about your own why. Why am I hearing that so often in 2022? It's all about your why. What does that mean? I know what it means. It means we should be thinking about our goals and then working hard toward them, right? It should be motivational. All right, guys, I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the gym. Take care and have a good night. Peace.